Hello guys, welcome to some Brain FX. In today's video we are going to be doing a recap of the trade we took on Volatility 10 index. Alright, so without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, so this is Volatility 10 index. Let's go to the daily time frame. Now from our daily time frame we will see that Volatility 10 index has been in a downtrend, meaning it's making a series of higher high and lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and so on and so forth. So it's in a downtrend. Okay, so what did we do? We go to a lower time frame, we go to our 4 hours time frame. So coming down to our 4 hours time frame, we are still following the trend. Remember, the market is in a downtrend. So first of all, look at the trend of the market and follow it. So the market is in a downtrend. Okay, in the daily time frame. So this is a 4 hours time frame. We'll see the market is still in a downtrend. So what did we do? We first of all we spotted this zone. We spotted this break of structure to the downside. Spotted this break of structure. And this was the zone that triggered the break of structure to the downside. Okay, but we are still not seeing things clear. So what did we do? We go to our 2 hours time frame. So coming down to our 2 hours time frame, of course we still see that break of structure to the downside. Also, what did we see? We saw the zone that triggered the break of structure. Now this was the zone. This was the zone that caused the break of structure to the downside. This zone caused the break of structure. So this zone broke this structure. We saw this in our 2 hours time frame. Okay. Also, after the break of structure, we also saw an imbalance here. Okay, a fair value gap here. All right. Now. So that's what we saw. So going down to, so we saw this zone and we marked that the zone in our 2 hours time frame. So coming down to our 1 hour time frame, let's see if we can refine our zone. Our zone. Okay, so waiting for it to load. So coming down to our 1 hour time frame, so there was nothing clear. We didn't see where we can refine our entry here in our 1 hour time frame. Okay, rather what we saw what looks like an order block here. Okay, what looks like an order block here. Okay, but remember we already saw a zone in our 2 hours time frame. Okay, so now what we are seeing here, we saw what the price came in, tapped into the zone, and this zone acted as an inducement, as liquidity. So it took out all the sellers that were putting their stop loss above here. It took them all out. Okay, so that's why we rely on the zone we saw earlier on the 2 hours time frame, because when we came down to the 1 hour time frame, there was nothing clear there. We didn't really see a clear we didn't really see anything clear there. Okay, so this 1 hour time frame, price came in, like I said earlier, it took out all the stop losses of those that wanted to sell here, right? And then the price went down. So we stick with our first zone, the zone we saw earlier on our 2 hours time frame. Okay, coming back to our 2 hours time frame. So coming back to our 2 hours time frame, so this was the zone we spotted in our 2 hours. Alright, so if we go down to, so how we got our entry. So this was actually our zone, what we are looking at for. There was a break of structure, a fair value gap. So price came in, tap into our zone. So if we go to our, let's go to our 30-minute time frame. So where we actually got our entry is in our lower time frame. Okay, it was not on the 10 minutes, it was on the 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so it was on the 5-minute time frame. So what did we see? Price came in and tapped into our zone. So we just waited for our break of structure to the downside. There's a break of structure to the downside. So there's a break of structure to the downside. Now this was the zone that caused the breakout structure. It was this zone right here. This zone caused the breakout structure, and price came in, and this is where we entered from. Of course, this was our stop loss. We took it higher, but putting a stop loss here would have been okay. So price came in and tapped into our zone, and it went okay. And then this is this was our TP, where we took profit in the lower time frame. So it was 30 minutes here. This zone we saw here, this is where we took our profit. So price came in and then tapped into our zone. So of course price would still go down, but we did not want to be too greedy, so we took out a profit here. So that's simply how we got our trade. Recap of what we see. First of all, look out for the trend of the market. The market was in a downtrend, so the next thing we go to a lower time frame, which was about 4 hours. So 4 hours time frame, okay, we spotted out the breakout structure. So it's a breakout structure, okay. So but we didn't see a clear zone. So where we saw a clear supply zone was in the 2 hours time frame. So this was the clear supply zone that we saw. So that clear supply zone, we saw a fair value gap, and price came in, tap into that zone. So we'll go down to a lower time frame to spot that entry. So we actually spotted out an entry, in the 5 minutes time frame. So yeah, so that's how we took the trade on volatility indices. Good luck, guys. Go practice it and look out for entries. Look out for opportunities before you place your trade. Remember, always follow the trend of the market. Do not trade against the trade. Win against the trend, rather. So when you trade with the trend, you are likely going to have a winning trade, okay, than losing ones. But when you trade against the trend, you're likely going to be losing more than you make profit, okay. So put all this into consideration before placing the trade. So we'll see you in our next video. Bye for now, and do not forget to like and share our video. Subscribe and comment as well. Bye.